And as you think about blockchain, there's another concept that's really good for you to think about. Is the idea that big data and information and knowledge about ourselves and our privacy is beginning to be a problem on the internet. I feel like, I don't know if you do, but I feel like too many companies know too much about me.
We can use a database like this to record transactions between multiple parties, right? In fact, we can use it as a way to enforce certain sets of rules in such a database.
A lot of banks have closed because bad actors were in the mix. And that is the problem of having a central authority sometimes. Everything can be manipulated.
I believe that, if you look at the patterns in history, we can actually see the same pattern that is happening right now, but not, with less bloodshed.
The idea of channels in Hyperledger Fabric is that, think of it as you have one big network of organizations, but you can create channels between different organizations wherein they can talk with each other, have their own separate ledger.
Every client, if I have a mobile device, for example, that runs on my right, this is technically an agent also.
You cannot just run an ICO or you're gonna just convert, peso to cryptocurrency unless you have this accreditation from the Banco Central de Philippines. So there are a lot of things that you need to do.
We had one of the guys who created the demo environment, and he decided that because it was so simple, it was set up really quickly, he was going to investigate automation. Well, it turns out that because it was such a simple setup, the automation was really simple as well. And at this point, he's finished automating all of the site for the demo environment.
I'd recommend two things to anybody starting the process. Explore something called Hyperledger Composer, which is a beginning point, kind of a high-level tool for designing blockchain business applications. And then secondly, to consider taking the course at edX, which is this educational open content platform where we've published an introductory course to Hyperledger technology. And that way you can get a real deep understanding of what these tools are, how they work, what the advantages are.
Mabuti pa sa GitHub, nagko-commit siya. Sa akin hindi.
Buti pa ang computer na-hack, ang puso niya hindi.
Buti pa sa DEVCON may nade-develop. Sa akin hanggang ngayon wala pa rin.
We have this four quadrants, and I always ask the client, okay, you want to get into data science, big data, you want to apply AI, but I have to always ask this, so I made this on LinkedIn and always present this to clients.
Action is ultimately responding to that input, right? Whether it's replying with the temperature for tomorrow, the weather outlook for tomorrow, turning on the lights in my home, turning off the car in the future, right? That's the action.
Did you know that if you have information that's stored with the bank, alright, you can ask the bank for access to your personal information?
When you say ethical hacking, we're being paid to hack. We're being paid to break things. We're being paid to expose your security, your system.
Cybersecurity is still a baby in the Philippines. My suggestion is you need to embrace cybersecurity instead of trying to stay away or prevent cybersecurity.